Okay, get this. You take 30 of the most famous people on the planet and you stick them inside one giant red circle. The goal? Be the last one standing to win $1 million. But, and this is the best part, the money isn't for them. Nope, it's all going to a charity of their choice. That is the absolutely wild setup for Mrbeast's latest celebrity competition. And when I say celebrities, I mean we are talking about some huge names. 30 of them. 30. You've got people like Paris Hilton, Kevin Hart, all just packed into this one space, ready to go. The lineup was just insane. It was all over the map. You had actors like Josh Peck, you had huge musicians like Diplo, the Chainsmokers, and hey, why not all four guys from 5 Seconds of Summer? Plus comedians, athletes. I mean, it was literally a who's who of pop culture, all in one spot. And what were they all gunning for? A cool $1 million. That's a serious amount of money. The kind of cash that can make a massive difference for a charity, which, just adds a whole other level of pressure to every single thing they do. But let's be super clear on this. This was never about them getting richer. The winner wasn't taking home a single cent. That entire $1 million was going straight to a cause they were passionate about. We're talking everything from pediatric cancer research to medical aid in war zones. So, the stage is set. The stakes are unbelievably high. Really, the only question left was, who's got what it takes? Who has the skill, the luck, or maybe just the pure grit to outlast everybody else? All right, so the first part of this whole thing was just brutal. I mean, it was designed to slash the number of people in half right off the bat. So this first game was a total gut check. They had a chance to win a car for their biggest fan, which is awesome, right? But here's the catch. The risk was massive. You missed that shot, and you were immediately out of the running for the $1 million. Gone. And oh boy, did that risk bite back. The comedian Jay Farrell, he went first. Missed. Callum from 5 Seconds of Summer. So close, but nope, he's out. Cedric the Entertainer. Gone, too. One right after another, they just kept missing. Until Diplo steps up, calm as can be, sinks the shot, wins a fan a car, and gets to stay in the game. So next up, the celebs who survived had to make a choice. A little choose-your-own-adventure, if you will. Were they going to go with brains or brawn? The smarts challenge was all about memory, while the strength challenge was this grueling physical test to see who could just hang on to a pole the longest. Now, the smarts challenge, it had some drama. NBA legend Dwight Howard actually tried to record the block pattern on his phone, and he still got it wrong. Howie Mandel, on the other hand, sneakily filmed the whole thing and nailed it, which led to Dwight giving this amazing piece of advice to everyone watching. And just like that, poof! After 2 absolutely ruthless games of skill, memory, and just pure endurance, that starting group of 30 was sliced clean in half. Only 15 celebrities were left standing. Okay, so with fewer people, the whole game shifted. It wasn't about just you anymore. Now it was all about teamwork, being creative, and a whole lot of chaos in the kitchen. And who was going to be judging their cooking? What a panel. You've got a global icon in Paris Hilton, an Emmy-winning chef Giada De Laurentiis, and, well, Kevin Hart was there, and he just decided he was the third judge. So there you go. This challenge was pure, unadulterated madness, and Howie Mandel's team was the perfect example. His strategy? First, steal other teams' ingredients. Then, make a dish so awful they literally called it the poo-poo platter. Then, he even made up a sob story to try and get sympathy points. It did not work. They got a 1 out of 30. So, after all the kitchen carnage and Howie's creative strategy, 2 whole teams got the boot. And now, the group was down to just 8 people. Now, this next game, this one was a mind-bender. The remaining players were split up into teams again and sealed inside these giant cubes, and their job was just brutal. Figure out how to get rid of 2 of their own to send only 1 person to the finals. I mean, can you imagine? This was a huge test of who your friends are. Inside these cubes with $1 million for charity on the line, your teammates suddenly become your biggest rivals. And they could ask for pretty much anything to help them decide, which led to some really, really weird tiebreakers. And the ways they picked a winner were just bonkers. You're not going to believe this. Audrey Nuna got her spot in the finale by winning a game of Twister. Steve-O literally punched his ticket by winning at Rock'em Sock'em Robots. And Young Gravy? His fate was decided when a puppy, yes, a puppy, ran over to him instead of the other guy.
You just can't make this stuff up.
And then there were 3. All the physical challenges, all the team stuff. That's all over. The final game was going to be a pure mind game. A high-stakes showdown of deception and gut feelings for the entire $1 million prize. So let's just reintroduce our final 3 and what they were fighting for. You have Audrey Nuna playing for the Luminous Fund, Young Gravy playing for Noise for Now, and Steve-O playing for Doctors Without Borders. 3 amazing causes, right? But only one of them was going to get that $1 million. The last game was so simple, but so genius. 3 briefcases. Only one has the money. So Audra picks a case, takes a secret peek inside. Then Gravy picks one of the last 2 and looks. And finally, Steve-O has all the power. He can either take the last case left, or he can steal one from them. The whole thing came down to this one moment. Steve-O is grilling Audrey. "What did you see in there?" And her answer was just an all-time great bluff. Totally deadpan, she just says, "A pet rabbit." It was so ridiculous, it just put all the pressure right back on him. But Steve-O, a guy who is known for doing the craziest stuff imaginable, he made his biggest move of the day. He just trusted his gut. He called her bluff and decided to steal Audrey's briefcase. And when he opened it, there it was. $1 million for Doctors Without Borders. What an incredible read to win the whole thing. So, in the end, after all those challenges, it really just came down to one single moment of deception, which kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? In a game where the prize is so massive and it's all for a good cause, is having a great poker face actually your most valuable skill? Something to think about.